Monday Health Minutes, sponsored by Valley Health.
Hi, I'm Melanie Schaefer. This is Valley Health Minutes. We are in summer mode and pool season, such a fun time, but it also can be very dangerous. Drowning is the leading cause of death in children aged 1 to 4 years old, so we all need to be very vigilant. And today we're talking about that with Dr. Scott Davis, about how we can keep our pools as safe as possible. What are things that we need to be doing?
Absolutely. So we as primary care providers spend a lot of time, especially in the age group you mentioned, 1 to 4, speaking about and educating our parents about lots of safety issues and baby-proofing the home. So when it comes to pools, that is a major concern, and the risk is extremely high. So some tips to make your pool as safe as possible: you want to have a 4-sided perimeter fence, at least 4 feet high. And it's important to upkeep that fence and make sure that gates are self-closing, make sure that they latch well, and it's worth it. You should approach the upkeep of the fence just like you would safety in the home with smoke detectors. Just once a year when you open your pool, check the fence and make sure it's intact. And it's very important that it's 4-sided and at least 4 feet high to create that physical barrier. Also, if the perimeter of the pool does abut up against the house and you have an entryway from inside to the edge of the pool, you also want to take precautions with your door and make sure that it's locking, but take extra precautions with safety gates, baby gates, alarm systems, just extra layers. Multi-layer protection is the idea there.
Yeah, make sure little people cannot get in there.
Exactly.
Unless they're supervised. I mean, supervision is key for young children and for just about anybody.
Yes, absolutely. So when you have summer barbecues and pool parties, we think of it happy and relaxed time, but it's also a chance where you might get distracted. So it's really important when there's young children around the pool or early swimmers, incompetent swimmers, that you assign an individual person to supervise the swimming and be within arm's length. A lot of accidents that have happened often happen because one of the adults around the pool thought or assumed that they were being watched by another. So it's really important to have a pre-plan, and if there's young swimmers, early swimmers, or incompetent swimmers, have a plan to be one-on-one assignment and within arm's length.
You take the time to do a designated driver, make a designated lifeguard, make sure someone knows it's their specific job. That's a good tip for parents.
Exactly.
You mentioned maybe inexperienced swimmers. When should swim lessons be considered?
Yes, so that's different for different ages. All of us learn at different levels, but it's great to introduce it at 1 year old, just like we recommend our children start visiting the dentist when they get to 1 year of age. This is very similar, as you want to recommend beginning swimming lessons, at least getting familiar with the water at that age. And then as far as being a competent swimmer, that's different at different ages. But definitely utilize the local YMCA for swim lessons, and there's a lot of resources in our community that can be used to start that process.
So if you have a pool at your home, what are some of the other things that you should maybe have nearby, some other safety measures? Are life jackets necessary?
Absolutely, yeah. So when you have young swimmers, toddlers, you want to have appropriately fitting life jackets to fit each one. It's important in your pool house or around the perimeter of the pool to have a safety flotation device, just like you would for a boat, so if there is a rescue situation, you have quick access. Some other great tips in that situation is, when the pool is not being used, you want to make sure that floats, pool noodles, beach balls, anything that would obstruct your view from the bottom of the pool be removed, and that's a good habit to be into. So if you have an unexpected entry to the pool and you didn't have your designated person watching, you're able to see the bottom of the pool at all times.
That's important for night swimming too, if you go that route, to be able to have good vision, for sure. Is it important to become CPR certified?
Absolutely, yeah. If you have children the age of 1 to 4, good idea anyway, but definitely if you're around a pool, you want to have at least one person that's CPR certified. So again, utilize our local resources to become CPR certified, and there's plenty of online programs to achieve that too now. So absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot to think about, but you know, for the just in case, you want to make sure everybody is safe. We want a happy, safe, fun summer.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing else to worry about. All right, Dr. Davis, thank you so much for sharing this information. We hope everybody has a great summer full of pool fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here for Valley Health Minutes. We'll see you next Monday.